Like, we don't want none of that.
Ray J, you want to come tell us to go to bed, but you started this. You should have sent somebody home.
Bitch, I'm messy, bitch. I'm messy. Like, I'm messy, bro. I'm a messy type of nigga.
We'll start to see what I'm talking about when the next couple episodes come on.
5 minutes later.
You sitting here saying, oh, nobody backing me up. Let me speak up. Let me be the bad villain. I never said let me be the bad villain.
Is your wig squeezing your brain too tight, heifer?
Why did you just say let me be the bad villain? Say that me, Desiree, be the bad villain. I need you to listen and stop talking.
And
I said, did she just say that?
What's not clicking? What's not clicking?
Nobody stood up. Y'all made me look fucking stupid.
You look stupid by yourself.
where?
Open your ears next time. Hold on.
What is the tea? The girls are fighting.
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. And today we're gonna be talking about Love Cabin. And I said it before, this is a freaky ass show. However, I'm here, we're there, cool. Zeus, did you have a shutdown? Did the spirit of Kashawn get you? Too much stuff's going on in the Zues universe. It took me about 3 hours just to get back online. To each his own. We saw the show, we here. Y'all like and subscribe. Let's get into the video.
Let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, want it, securing the bag.
Yes, y'all hear me on her smacking and tacking. I got a cough drop in my mouth. My throat's a little sore. Doing a lot of stuff out at this day party. Ciao. But the episode starts where it left off, where we see Chloe over here put her hair in a ponytail, and she's over here grabbing all the boys, you know, their stuff. Just like, oh, you know, he's big. Oh, you know, oh, it's cold. My hands are cold. You know, she's doing her rounds. Cool, fine. She gets it. So basically, she's supposed to touch all the guys' junk and compare who's the smallest to the biggest. So her ranking was the biggest out of all of them was Camo, then was John, then was Trap, then was Michael, then was Thanos, and then was Brian. Brian's like, look, I'm not changing my game because I know how to use it. And I'm just like, okay,
that's cool, but how small are we talking?
Because, I mean, if you're a 6, girl, boyfriend dick, ain't nobody about to be mad at no boyfriend dick. But if you're like a 3, 4,
Oh my God.
now, ain't no shame to the people out there. No shame. But 3, 4 ain't. So if he's looking around like 6, 6.5, yeah, go ahead, Brian. I ain't mad. You know, it's not about when it's soft. Men know you can't judge when it's soft. You have to judge when it's standing and ready. So it was what it was. Nobody really got upset. It was like, it is what it is. Like I said, the whole Athena thing, smelling her hands, like, girl, disgusting, nasty, but whatever. So Ray J's over here going around moving people to different groups. He's like, oh, you know, Desi, truth, savage truth or strip. And Desi's like, no, I'm gonna do it there. Like, what's up? So he's like, okay, I want you to go around and, you know, kiss this guy, kiss that guy, kiss this guy. So she's over here kissing Michael. She's over here kissing, I think, Camo, and she kissed Trap. No, sorry. She kissed Michael, she kissed Thanos, and she kissed Trap. And she was like, okay, you know, Thanos was really good. You know, she's solid with Michael. But she was like, Trap, she feel like he just with all the girls want him. So she's like, I ain't gonna do too much. So she's over here, you know, she was like, John, she said Michael was number 1, Thanos was number 2, and Trap was number 3. Cool, whatever. So Ray J was like, okay, I want y'all to vote who going home.
Messy.
Right, stay with me. So they're voting. The boys vote and the girls vote. So the boys are just like, yeah, you know, blah, blah, blah. The boys vote was the vote that I would have picked. What's her name? Kyla, Kiara. You gotta go, sweetie. I don't think this is your element. And Chloe, one thing about her, she might be the white girl of the group, but girl, she leaned into the mess. Not mad at it, girl. When in Rome, I guess. So then the girls over here, they're bickering back and forth because they're just like, okay, who do? You could tell there's no unity, no consensus, no group think. So it's just trying to figure out what's going on. So all of a sudden, someone's like Michael, and then Desi's like, girl, what y'all mean Michael? Why y'all bringing up Michael? What?
For some odd reason, Michael's name got thrown in the mix, and I don't know why. Like, what are you talking about? That doesn't even make any sense.
Michael, what are y'all talking about? So Sheila comes out, and Sheila's like, well, you know, this is a group decision, and that's just like, it's not a group decision. Sheila's like, it's a group decision.
Sorry to say this, Michael. It was one person. Nobody voted. It wasn't one person. It wasn't one person. Mamas, we voted in like 5 seconds.
And Desi's like, no, it's not. She's like, y'all made the decision. Y'all, it was really quick. It was 5 seconds. Y'all really didn't have enough time to really think. So whatever, just say what you gotta say. She was like, I feel like y'all just throwing me under the bus. Like, what do you mean? Da da da. And I guess they were all drinking at this time. I keep hearing people talk, oh, they drunk. Cool, whatever. So Sheila throws out Michael's name. Boom. Michael's like, it is what it is. I'm not mad. I'm not going nowhere. So it is what it is. Whatever. So Ray J's messy ass, then he's like, well, tomorrow I gotta figure out what's going on. So I'm just gonna, y'all get some rest tonight and we're gonna think about this. I'm like, so who's going home? Like, is it gonna happen tomorrow, or we just did this to start mess for no motherfucking reason? Because that's what it's giving, Ray J. Honestly, truly. But they all go into the house, and the boys are over here on the whole kumbaya about the whole dick thing, and who has a good attachment with who. I forgot about Nisa. She showed her boobies, and you could tell, even though they blurted out, her boobies looked like they were sitting at attention, real perky, real nice. Yes, ma'am, not mad.
Strip means he don't gotta do no dare, right?
Absolutely.
Okay,
So you choose strip.
But like I said, go back over. So the boys are over here talking about, you know, oh, Brian, you look like you really down for Nisa, and he was like, do you think I'm gonna go too fast? Do you think I should explore other options? Honestly, it's day 2. You should explore other options. Why are you gonna get solidified with someone that, one, you really don't know like that, and then 2, y'all are just meeting, people gonna be doing secret kissing, fucking, like, it is crazy. This house is crazy. So we're going to the vanity. Let's get to it. Let me go get some wine real quick, because we're about to talk. It's real messy. And then Sheila, your whole, I don't know if they cut anything out, but I'm gonna have to talk to you, Sheila, because your shit that you said on TikTok didn't make sense, sweetie.
I also wanted to address the commentary regarding Desi when I said that I felt she was above everyone. I think people are thinking I was saying that when she was describing her type. It had nothing to do with that. And I think you guys will start to see what I'm talking about when the next couple episodes come on. I could see how I sounded like a hater, but I promise I'm far from that. And yeah, so stay tuned.
So I'm not trying to just have Desi's back just to have Desi's back, right? But we're going to skip the whole altercation part and go to this moment. So Thanos, Trap, Athena, and Shelly were all into the room, and they were talking about how Desi was over here saying slick shit. She was saying stuff under her breath. She was over here, you know, they talk about, oh, she talked like a nigga, she talked like a man, blah blah blah.
From the beginning.
You don't like that?
I don't like the beginning. Like, since we got here. Since we got here, she gave like fucking weird energy.
She's from New York, blah blah blah. So my whole thing is this: there might be stuff that's cut out that we just haven't seen. I haven't got that vibe from Desi that she's over here just a cunt or a bitch. I haven't seen that. However, like I said, this shit could be shit that's cut out. It's only a 45-minute show. They don't even give us an hour. But here's the thing. Fast forward back to when Sheila, you initiated the conversation. You felt some type of way, and all the girls were just over here. You're like, oh, I felt like I was left alone. I felt like I was thrown under the bus. I felt like nobody had my back, blah, blah, blah.
Nobody could give me answers. Y'all went against me, and that made me feel some type of way, because it's like we should be working together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't like that.
So Desi's like, well, no, you know, I understand where you're coming from. Like, you know, you were out there, you said what you had to say, and she was like, I felt like, you know, I'm agreeing with you. I understood that you felt like you were about, you know, thrown out there. She said, well, that's why I said the thing about Michael. She said, I spoke up as well. You know, she was like, you know, you said what you had to say, but I'm going to speak up and I'm going to be the villain. It is what it is. Now, here's 2 things. Sheila, you definitely misread what she said.
And she used to the head saying, oh, nobody backing me up. Let me speak up. Let me be the bad villain. Let me be the one to speak. I have no problem. No, I never said, let me be the bad villain.
But Desi, when you were outside, it didn't give that you was over here on her side. It gives that you were confused at the situation, you're voicing your opinion, and low-key checking her. That's what it gave, honestly. Now, in this moment, Sheila, baby, she was saying that she was the villain. You flipped it and then talk about right, Athena. She said, I'm the villain. And Athena's like, no, girl. Like, I see your side. I think y'all just misreading what y'all saying. And it's not even giving that. So then it goes to, at the end of the day, you've been giving me weird energy since the beginning.
Bitch, you just said, let me be the bad villain. Say that. Me, Desiree, be the bad villain. I need you to listen and stop talking.
Girl, the beginning was yesterday. So yesterday I gave you a weird vibe. Okay. So what about it? Like, say what you got to say. Like, if I give you weird energy, say it now. We in discourse now. We're arguing now. So say what you got to say. So she's just like, you've been giving me weird energy from the beginning. And it's slowly getting heated. You see Nisa get her ass up. And then they keep going back and forth, sparring back and forth. You see Chloe get her ass up.
Say it. Say what happened then. You think it's not fucking funny? Say what happened then. Say what happened tonight. You don't have. It's fucking funny.
And my whole thing with Sheila is like, there was no reason for you to get your wide body ass around that motherfucking table towards that girl. She wasn't saying anything towards you. She wasn't saying anything threatening to you. She just basically tell you like, girl, bye, move along. Okay. Like, it was nothing like that, nothing of the sort. So I'm confused on why you had that energy. And people are like, oh, she's just drunk. I don't give a fuck if you drunk or not. Girl, you a grown ass woman. You're my age. I don't give a fuck about none of that. At the end of the day, you knew better to go around and put your hands on a girl. And she's not even looking at you. She's looking in the vanity. And you just gonna bum her. Now, did she sneak you, Dazzy? She didn't sneak you, sis. Like, she's right there. You have peripheral. Like, you saw that she was coming. So at that point, you should have got up. My whole thing is, I see her pass. There's 2 chairs. I see her pass the first chair. I'm getting up like, okay, what you about to do? 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 Like, who you walking up on? Never. If y'all gonna learn something from any of the old school chicks, they will tell you, never let a bitch walk up on you. Rule number 1. What? First of all, that's rule number 2. Rule number 1 is never let a bitch check you.
Quiet. Hold on. Bitch, no, get out. Did this bitch just sneak me?
That's really what it is, but to each his own. But Desi, she held her own. But old girl came behind, bop, knocked her on the side. I don't condone violence, but she knocked her on the side, knocked her out her chair. Desi said, hold on. She tried to get her footing. She got a good swing, and then that's where the boys come in. The boys come in, and they see them over here tussle. So they're like, oh, whoa, Desi, what are you doing? And that initially pissed me off because y'all didn't see the full situation. And I'm happy that when she was like, she hit me. And they were like, oh, Sheila, what are you doing? I'm like, yes, check this bitch.
No.
She attacked her. She is the aggressor. She is aggressive in the situation. So don't put the energy on Desi like she was over here aggressive. She wasn't. She was minding her business, doing her hair, wrapping her hair up to go to sleep, and over girl popped on her. So I'm like, what? That pissed me off. But I did like the fact that Michael came over and his intention was to calm her down. It wasn't to make her feel bad. It wasn't to make her feel like she's ratchet or ghetto or whatever. Bitches fight every day.
Me acting out of self-defense. Nah, Sheila, that is not how self-defense work, honey.
As everybody's looking at Sheila, they're trying to calm her down. She's over here acting irate. Like, she's not calming down. They're trying to grab her. She's kicking Thanos. Thanos, he's over here just tighten up. He's like, let me go out. Let me get out the room. He got that thing in his look. He got that look in his face, like he really about to beat her ass. I'm like, yeah, Thanos, walk that way, because girl, what are you about to do? Okay, so they walk Thanos out. Everybody calm down. Michael's trying to calm down Desi. She calmed down. Cool. Sheila goes out with Ray J, because Ray J was like, what's going on, man? And it was like, Ray J, bitch, you started it. You talk about what's going on, bitch. You started it. You want to over here run that mouth, talk about who going home and then send somebody home. Desi was right. You should have sent somebody motherfucking home, but you didn't. So popped all that shit, didn't send somebody home, and then now Sheila's over here. Sheila's over here like, yeah, bitch, yeah, this, yeah, that, just really popping it, just going off. Reggie took her down the hall. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you fighting for? What are you fighting over? He's like, do you want her man? Do y'all have the same man y'all fighting over? She's like, nah, I ain't fighting over her man. Like, I don't want her man. He was like, so what y'all fighting over? She said, first of all, let me check this. There's any man in here I can have. I ain't gonna hold you. She's a fine woman, so girl, cool. She said, Ray J, if I wanted you, I could have you. I'm like, ooh, Ray J. Ray J's like, no, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't.
You feel like you can get everybody here?
Yes.
Why you feel like
I could get you. I could get him.
What do you mean you can get me?
I think Ray J would have followed. Ray J would have followed. So we see back into the vanity and the you know, the glam room, and Michael, he calmed Desi down. Like he got that masculine energy to calm her down. I always say, when in a relationship, for me, I need somebody that can calm me down. I need somebody that can really reel me back in. If I get too excited, if I get to this, I get to that, or if I'm like driving, I get too hyped. So I need somebody just like chill. Ain't that deep. I'm just like, okay, thank you. The older I get, the more the temperature goes down, but it's still hot. I'm happy he calmed her down. That was so cute. So she walks, Desi and Michael, they walk downstairs, walked past Sheila and Ray J like it was nothing. Going to the kitchen, minding her business, and she was like, yeah, ain't nobody stunning her. The fuck?
The fuck? She's so lucky. She's so lucky. So lucky. Yeah, you?
Girl, whatever. Like at the end, I walked past her like I did. Did nothing. She did nothing. And then she was like,
Bobby says it's tingling.
She said, did nothing. Really? Girl, why did this bitch grab a motherfucking plant? She grabbed the plant, start running after her in the kitchen. The thing about it, you caught Desi at a vulnerable moment because she was looking here. She wasn't really looking at you. So it was what it was. But you got the head up that you wanted, because once you got in that kitchen, baby girl tore you up. Now, it wasn't like a tour like a tzatziki. It was more like a tour like pretty big.
Sheila, no weapons. Sheila, no weapons.
Like, she tore you up. Like, Sheila, you didn't stand a chance. At the end of the day, when it comes to the rounds, Sheila, you won the first round. It was a draw in the second round. The third round goes to my girl Desi. That's how I look at it. But after that, everybody just goes to sleep and, you know, they do their things. So we thought. So we just see footsteps in the night. And we're like, what's going on? We see two figures. They talking about Camo. So Camo's over here, went to the goodie room. And you see another figure. We don't know. Just go out. Next morning, see Chloe and Kiara in the kitchen. And she's like, girl, guess what? She's like, what? Me and Camo had sex. She's like, what? Was it good? She's like, yeah, girl, it was good, girl. She said, I was stuffed. No. But I'm like, okay. Sorry, Nana. And then we find out when the girls are in the vanity that, you know, Athena and Trap over here smashed. And they're like, where y'all smash at? And they're like, we're not saying. After that, everybody's just like trying to figure out, they doing their mini dates like they usually do. Nobody really talk about anything crazy, but I'm going to speak on Chloe and John and Athena and who is she paired with? Athena and Michael. So Athena basically tells Michael like, hey, you know, we're matched up together. I think you're cool. But you know, I kind of fuck Trap. He's like, oh, okay, you know, I'm not gonna shame you. It is what it is. But in his confessional, he's like, yeah, you know, you fucked the homie, so girl, you're done. Next. And then we see Chloe and John. They're basically talking about it as well. And Chloe was like, yeah, you know, I slept with Camo. And John's like, shit, I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. He said, I'm better looking than John. I'm better looking than Camo anyway. So if you smash him, I'm damn for sure you can smash me twice. So shit, more for me. I do want to bring up Thanos and Sheila. So Sheila did Spartan kick the fuck out of Thanos. So Thanos, she went to apologize to him because everybody was just like, yeah, you know, you kicked this man. Like, girl, what's up? So she was like, oh my God, I did not mean to do that. I was in the heat of the moment. He was trying to stop me, blah, blah, blah. Like a normal person would try, right? I realized in high school to never try to stop somebody fighting. There was a girl named Tanisa in 9th grade. She was trying to fight this girl named Tavel. I ain't gonna hold you. If y'all both seen this, girl, I'm sorry to bring up these memories, but Tavel, she tore you up, girl. Tore you up. And it wasn't even a fair fight because Tanisha was like 6'3", and we're all still ninth graders, like 5'7", like we haven't grown yet. And Terrell was like skinny, like 5'3", 5'4". It didn't make sense, but Tanisha tore, and I was like, no, Tanisha, don't do it, girl. You know your daddy. Like, our families were school, so I was just like, you know your daddy, you don't want to get suspended, blah blah blah. Oh,
She said, get the fuck out of my face before I beat your fucking ass.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Mind you, I'm 5'7", she's 6'2". Girl, you have 50 pounds on me. Yeah, I'm moving to the fucking left. Not doing it no more. I learned my lesson. Okay, but she tells Thanos, and so Thanos, after he's like, yeah, I accept your apology, but then he's trying to talk about her relationship or how serious she is with John. He's how you feel. I'm like, nigga, spit it out. Like, is it hard to say?
You
said what?
I said on a separate note, you
Are you still trying to fuck with John? Are you open to other people? Are you closed off on day 2? Like, I'm confused. Like,
I said on a separate note,
Sheila, bitch, is you? I was like, what the fuck? Honestly, truly. But at the end of this episode, Ray J lets everybody know that he's bringing in 2 flames next episode, but this one we're doing a challenge. We're doing a massage challenge, and he's talking about whoever gets their man the hardest fast, whoever gets their man hard the fastest wins. Some more freaky deaky shit, but I'm ready for next episode. I know it's gonna be good. I'm really loving this show. It gives you Love Island, but fucking, it's honest, it's true. People got, and one thing I like about it is because I know on Love Island, when people mad and they want to get that shit off their chest, they get that shit off their chest. So I love on this show that they can get that off their chest, because on Love Island, especially last season, the season that just passed, yeah, Ace, you should have ran a couple rounds with him, because you was really popping it. You and Jeremiah should have, you know, yeah. Shelly and Landra should have tore you, but girl, it is what it is. We know violence is never the answer. But y'all, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.
Brian Keith, LG, Black Butte. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a God stop a dollar, break your head here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around. Cause